Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Vinco Ventures, ticker BBIG. I did a video on this one, looks like back on the 6th, so a couple of weeks ago. It looks like Labor Day, and this has been a popular one. A lot of people have been talking about this one. I took some time off from the channel, had some stuff come up, work, and but I'm back to making videos here, so I'll try to get some turned out on a daily basis again like I was doing. But back to Vinco Ventures, ticker BBIG. Here's what it looks like over the last year. So this has been the time to get into this one back in January, right before it started taken off, and then hit the high back here on September 9th. Last 3 months it's up 22.8%, and the last month up over 130%. Last week looks like it's riding down the escalator, down over 26%. That's where it started going down the toilet, and here's what it did today. So I only have 3 shares here, $10.08. I just bought some kind of when it was starting to getting into the hype, or when the price went up and then it started going down is kind of where I started getting into it. If you don't know what this one's about, it's got quite a bit of information there, so feel free to pause it. It's NFTs, digital marketing company, so quite a few different things. Been around since 2017. 60.51 million shares and a $607 million market cap. Here's a look at their earnings, what they've kind of done, and here's a look at where I started buying my shares. Back on the 10th and the 13th. So, of course, bought it at the high, and it looks like it was going down, so not the smartest move, but thought I'd be talking about this one, so I picked up some shares, and maybe we'll buy some more and get the cost basis down. We'll just have to wait and see on that one. So Vinco Ventures stock is overbought, but you don't need to take a risk shorting it. This is dated here on the 20th. So they fell sharply after the last failed squeeze attempt, and BBIG stock traded all the way up to the new all-time highs of $12.49 on the 8th before sanity prevailed and pullback began. Meme-driven stocks such as BBIG are prone to ridiculous run-ups at any time. Once the momentum breaks, though, ultimately the stock succumb to selling. Looks for BBIG stock to continue to flounder in the next several weeks. So the ultimate conclusion, even after taking a deep dive into the capitalization, was clouded at best. There's quite a bit of other information in here you can find on Markets Insider. Just for the sake of keeping the video short, feel free to pause and go over the rest of that information. There's some more up-to-date here as we go. Vinco Ventures and Emmersive Entertainment launch first NFT streaming movie soundtrack. This is dated 2 days ago on the 21st, on one of my daughter's birthday. So, and Vinco Ventures and Zash BBIG, a leader in selective acquisitions and entertainment technology, today announced that its subsidiary EVNT platform, Emmersive Entertainment, will launch their first NFT streaming movie soundtrack, featuring Anderson, CeeLo Green, friend among others, produced by Grammy winners. And there's quite a few of these that I haven't heard of. Some of them I have. If you've heard of any of these, go ahead and list that in the comments. That'd be interesting to know. But the movie soundtrack for Karen, a modern dramedy thriller directed by Coke Daniels, will be exclusively available on ENFT.com platform. The movie's 11 record soundtrack features music from world-renowned artists such as Anderson, CeeLo Green, heard of CeeLo, Bozeman, And Secretary Treasurer of Recording Academy is known for work producing for Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Frank Ocean. Some more of these that I've heard of, but again, I'm just gonna slowly scroll through the rest of this information. If you want to go right to the source, you can find it on Yahoo Finance. VincoVentures combines several elements young investors love. This is also dated on the 23rd. Savvy companies known for their few things that create an immediate buzz among investors, such as electric vehicles, and they've talked about a lot of these on the channel. So Xpeng, Neo, Tesla, talked about quite a few of them. Even GM and Ford have some electric vehicles. NFTs I've talked about on the channel here a couple times, as well as some SPACs and cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. I've talked about all of those. So BBIG, a business comprising several interest elements. So that's what got me interested into this one. So includes a TikTok-like application. Everybody loves TikTok. People send me TikTok videos all the time, so they're hilarious. So educational as well as comical. So I always like a good comedy. So non-fungible tokens, which I've talked about, NFTs, video, and music content. Due to its exciting business mode, BBIG stock caught fire. Shares are up 170% in the last month alone. VincoVentures has a joint venture partnership with Ted Farnsworth, backs Zash, and feel free to pause and go over the rest. So the intentions is to build its own brand to compete, competitive with the likes of more illustrious names like TikTok. What will VincoVentures BBIG be like after it jumps minus 90.11% from its highs? And this is dated on the 23rd. During the last session, VincoVentures traded shares were 22.36 million, with the beta value of the company hitting 0.44. At the end of the trading day, the stock's price was $6.57, reflecting an intraday loss of minus 2.95% or 0.2. 52-week high, or BBG shares at $12.49. That puts it down minus 90.11 from its peak through a still striking 83.11% gain since the share price plummeted a 52-week high of $1.11. So this one's been kind of all over the place, and as you can see in the beginning of the video, or I got in obviously at the wrong time, but you can't be perfect on all of them, so if it goes back up, it's all good. So BBIG stock, VincoVentures Incorporated, still looking for a bottom, and this is also dated here today. Remains on the back foot despite risk appetite stormed markets. Meme stocks rebound on Wednesday, but VincoVentures extends its losing streak, clearing up some earlier confusion. The official date for Cryptide dividend shares have yet to be announced. And you can find all this on fxstreet.com. Here's kind of a look at what it did today. Over here to Reddit. Most of y'all spend time arguing about whether or not BBIG is better than SPRT. And bitchin', looks like I talked about SPRT the same day I did a video on BBIG, was back on the 6th, back on a Labor Day. So over here on StockTwits, currently at $6.24. And see if there's any juicy details here for us. Can't drunkenly eat this box of Trader Joe's mac and cheese, but guess what I'm cooking as I type. VincoVentures, $6.24, and no ratings here, so that's awesome. Thank you, Tip Ranks. But if you have VincoVentures, BBIG, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you might have on this one. And I'm sure I'll be doing another video on this one. I'm trying to get back into releasing videos here on a daily basis, so just took some time off, but getting back into it. So If you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.